We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the Friday edition of the Stay Cashin show. Evan's smiling. He must have a new layout. He said we had to move our heights and shit, and I can't see it yet because I'm on a delay. So I'm excited to see what you launched, Evan. You're glowing like a little child.
I spent 5 hours on this yesterday. I'm in the old layout right now. We're going to move. Okay. Here's the new one. And then there's a different one when we go into two-person. Boom. Nice transition. A single, we got all four of us. It is beautiful. It's going to make clips so much better. It's going to make everything better. There's less space. There's more, there's more of our beautiful
I can't wait to see it. More of our I'm excited.
Faces on the screen.
Bill, we are all the same height.
Oh! Wait, you see it?
Bam, 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 bam. Then two. Wow.
Oh, wow. Do I need to move over? I feel like I need to move away from the mic for that. Yeah. So here. Okay. That's good. Look at that. Wow. Look at this. This looks like what does this remind me of?
I don't know. This is professional shit right here.
I mean, wow.
Professional shit.
Excited. Let's go. Evan Hand. Bill, you can't fire him now.
I know. Did something good.
You seem upset about that.
Did something good.
Now we can catch all Rackets bong rips. We can
Rackets, you're fucked. Can we put a bong up over Rackets' head when he rips?
That could make it happen.
We were cleaning out Tommy's apartment yesterday, Rackets. How long did I tell you? I said we were going to, what was it, like a couple months? So he's still paying for two apartments. He's still paying for two.
I paid for two apartments for 2 months. Well, a house and an apartment for 2 months.
We were all ready to leave, and he looked under the sink, and there was a bomb.
Dude, I'm literally going through the whole fucking house, right? Everything's clean. I'm taking a video because last time they tried to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, oh, we have to spend $1,000 because I'm like, there was nothing in there. So now whenever I leave, I take a video of everything. And on the video, as I go through it, I'm like, there's a bong under the thing. So fuck it. And then I broke the top of the bong. Literally. Right, Bill? I dropped the fucking thing you pull out and fucking broke it. So
unbelievable.
At least I'm only paying for one house now, not a house and an apartment. That's a good thing. So Evan Hand, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. And Bill Rupp, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Good. I got to the card store again today. Hoffman went too. Well, you guys, you want some good cards? We're having a great break tomorrow. Probably do 2 of them. Like 20-something autos in the break, guaranteed. We have a lot of good cards. NFL, all these cards that are just coming out. Don Russ just came out yesterday or today. We have that in the break. We have a lot of good shit. So you definitely
Evan, Evan, you should check it out and buy some cards to support Bill Rupp.
You got it.
But no, it's going to be awesome. We're unveiling a new style too, guys. Something that I invented. I think I invented. I've never seen it, so I probably invented it. But it's going to make breaks super fun. It's like a fantasy football meets box breaks type thing. You guys are going to fucking love it, and it's going to make it fair for everyone, so that it could be random and you still have selection. It's going to be awesome. It's going to change the industry. Literally, I'm not even kidding. So when's that, Bill?
Tomorrow. We're not sure of the time yet.
You doing it on whatnot? You doing it on TikTok?
Right where you're sitting. That's where.
No, I know where. That's why I haven't decorated behind it.
Probably TikTok still because I know everything. I know most about the shipping and everything. Whatnot, we still have some things to figure out.
Okay. All right, cool. So let me just see here. There was one thing I wanted to say. Oh, Evan, let me test what happens when I shut my camera off. What happens? Go to the 4 screen. Let's test them out, Bill. Let's test them out.
Oh, wait. I am prepared for this, but it's going to fuck up for a second.
That's okay.
Okay.
I didn't do it yet. Should I try it?
Go ahead. Boom. Oh, now we're back.
Hold on. No, that's me. I clicked it twice. All right, now let's see what it did. So Rackets, this would be good for you, where you could pop your camera off and pop it back on if you got to do bong rips.
Let's see. I just go mute. I don't care.
I don't give a shit. They know I'm smoking weed anyway. Oh, it just disappeared. Hold on.
Yeah, you disappeared into a.
I double clicked that though to come back. All right, so we just need a smoother comeback. If we could work on that, just that click in and out. Let me try it one more time. Out, in. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Good job, Evan. I like it. I'm gonna have to keep this up to make sure I stay in my lane because I like to move around. I like to dip and dive. So if you see me dipping and diving, you gotta go float.
Bill floating around in the meeting the other day as an astronaut.
I mean, dude, we have our. I can't. I don't even want to fucking. can't. Guy wants to be an executive, and he's a fucking floating astronaut in the first team. I can't. I fucking can't. And then you're laughing at. You were a lizard.
That was an alien. Alien in a spaceship.
The two fucking idiots. Two fucking retards. All right. So, Evan, what do we got for headlines? We got Howie coming on in about 5 minutes, too. We're going to get right to college football right out the gate. So those of you who got here early, you're going to get it first.
I just want to shout out Graham Mertz with a big fuck you.
Oh, fuck Graham Mertz, dude.
I had a plus 755 parlay going, and Florida fucked me. And the last drive missed that wide open touchdown.
Dude, that last drive was maniacal. Like, everything. Graham Mertz sucks. Here's the thing that pisses me off. So college football is analytics based for me. I'm not doing most of it on this team's better than that team. That's how you get killed.
Tommy, 1 second. Do you have a bet on this Cubs game at all? Cubs Cincy?
I do not. Do you want to hit anything live? It's 1-1, top of the fifth.
I don't. I just
didn't play it.
Why? I don't know.
Rackets, do you have anything you like on this Cubs game?
No.
All right. So my whole thing is I got to remember to stay away from the mic. So my whole thing is that I have a message in the Discord, and this is where the first week or two gets a little annoying because your data isn't fully collected, right? Like there's edges on lines. You could tell where a lot of the sharps are going. You can tell what the sharp money is, but you haven't had like a couple weeks to collect data and to collect experience, right? So I was caught between my data and my brain. And once the Utah's starters were all announced out, I went straight with the data. So the data was telling me that line should have been 2.5, right, for Florida. And they were getting 5.5, and it went up to 6.5. Utah was missing like fucking 8 guys. And the way I saw that game going was kind of like a 14-10 game. I thought that was going to be a kind of a lower scoring game. And I have a message in the chat from a month ago, which I just found. And it says, Mertz is AIDS, because someone put a bet out that each of these teams to get 5 wins in a parlay or some shit, and Florida was one of them. And he's like, Tommy, do you like this? And I was like, Florida may end the season with 3 wins. That's what I wrote 3 weeks ago. And then I went fucking heavy on Florida. So that was frustrating. But again, that happens. There's a lot of times where I like a game and the data, the system, as we call it, tells me. But Bill, like the sheet of destiny. You got to trust the sheet. You got to go with the sheet. That would have been one. That would have been one in week 4 I would have overrode. But in week 1, you can't be overriding anything at that point. So little loss on that one. I actually went 2-1 in college football yesterday. Bigger bet was Florida, so didn't win money on it. Not going to lie and say I won money, but I did go 2-1 on my bets. I had Florida, I had UConn plus 14.5, and I had South Dakota plus 27.5. So we did win the other 2. You know, good side. Listen, first week or two, you're just trying to fucking get your confidence and feel like you're on the ball. You know, so Florida I thought was a bad beat. Dude, Utah had 50 yards in the second half. 50 in the whole half. How do you let that team score fucking 28 points with 8 starters missing and you're an SEC team? Like, Utah should have scored 10 in that game.
Well, first play of the game, Florida clearly was not ready, not prepared.
No. And altitude or whatever the fuck it was, they were not ready. What else we got for headlines?
So more details came out about the JT thing. Not only did they want Jalen Waddle, they wanted Jalen Waddle in a second, or Christian Wilkins in a second, or Robert Hunt in a second. So they didn't just want one of their best players. They wanted a second-round pick as well.
Wow.
Let's go. I mean, that's what I want to hear.
They wanted Jonathan Taylor is what they wanted.
Please, everybody.
They wanted Jonathan Taylor. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, they wanted Taylor.
He was never going anywhere. Rackets, you think he plays in week 5?
No, I said 10. I said he'll be back by like 10. I think he's going to try and hold out a little bit. Or prolong
10.
his.
You think it may be week 10, huh?
I'm gonna say between 8 and 10. I don't think he's back right off the pop. He hasn't practiced at all. What the fuck is he to do?
Wow. All right. Wow. I thought 5 or 6.
What do you?
Where do you draft him? Like, let's ask this question: where the fuck do you draft him? Because I have a draft coming up. Bill, you're in the league. I got a draft coming up next Wednesday. Me and Bill have another draft on Monday. Where the fuck does he go now? Like, because someone's going to reach on him, right? But, like, where? I mean, you have to draft. He's going to get drafted, obviously. You're not going to go undrafted. The guy plays week 5. You got a first-round pick in the fucking, 12th round.
I don't think
is he going 5th, 6th? Like,
how are you going to put him in without any training camp?
I get all that. But where do you draft him? If you're in a draft today, Rackets, where does he have to fall to? Right? Like, it's hard to pass him up in the 5th or 6th, right?
Do you really think he's like gonna give it his all this season though?
I mean, if he gets on if you go on a football field and you don't give it your all, you're gonna get hurt. So he's either not gonna play or
And he's up for a contract.
He needs to impress too. You don't want to go out there and rush for 30 yards. No one's going to sign you. So if he's on the field, he's got to go off.
He wants to play big when he plays.
Right. Yeah. You never want to go on the field and underproduce because
I agree with that, but I don't really see that happening.
If
you don't practice at all, you step on the field, you're going to get hurt before halftime.
I get it, dude. I'm with you on it. I just don't understand where I would take him. I honestly have no idea. I have no idea.
5 or 6. It's
if I love like Bill in our league, we got keepers, right? So I'm walking into the draft with Tony Pollard in the 4th, Pacheco in the 9th, right? So I'm like pretty strong, value wise for those two. They probably should be 2nd and 6th round. In a league like that where I have keepers that bumped up my draft value, I'd probably feel comfortable taking them in the 6th, 5th, but I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd have to love my fucking team and feel like I'm dominating the league in order to pull on him before the 7th round. I think he can miss half the season to week 10. Yeah, definitely. It's a tough call. You're going to have to get signed up at 4deep.com. Guys, great job, by the way, with the promo we talked about. Absolutely smashed, not just sales, but new subscribers. So a lot of new people in there. Those of you that are new got to watch an absolute apocalyptic meltdown in the chat yesterday. I hope you enjoyed that. One of our subs, Numbers, who's a known lunatic. Me and Bill, I was playing fucking cornhole. Bill's fucking watching a movie. I get a call from Bill on my way home. I'm already driving. I probably had one too many drinks. I'm already heading on the way home. Bill's like, I'm gonna fucking murder somebody. And I'm like, what's going on?
I'm watching Big Brother and then I get tagged.
I'm watching Big Brother and this guy's coming in the fucking chat talking shit about you and me and Night Ghost and I'm gonna fucking tell. I'm like, wait, what's going on? So I just went fucking nuclear. But so that was fun. So if you're new, that happens pretty much Rackets once a week, twice a day, somewhere in the middle of that.
Oh, we figured it all out. Man.
We figured it all out. We let him back. I mean, I didn't even kick him out. I was looking for him. I came home like fucking Rackets. I was in fight mode. I was like, find me that pussy now.
I had chips. I had a whole snack system ready.
I was like, bring him here now.
Nothing happened.
I was dropping.
Everyone has a bad day.
Listen, and that's why I never ban anyone because it's like, we're all maybe he's a little.
I just went fucking nuclear last Sunday.
Well, no, you're just a fucking retard. But but everyone that's why Night Ghost is usually the quick trigger, right? Like the fucking ban. And I'm always like, dude, let him back. Like if someone's being like disruptive and attacking subs, fucking leave him alone. No, kick him out. But if they're attacking us, no, leave that motherfucker in the gladiator circle. Like I want his head. So I was like drunk, fucking high, ready to rock last night. But it was entertaining, at least coming off. It did distract from the Florida loss, which was nice, right? So I needed someone to take my anger out on after that last
just
drive.
Venting at numbers.
I walked in at the end of the game. I was like, "Bring him here! Find him!" But anyway, Numbers back in. I think we told him to come back in. So
yeah.
But that was fun. You want to bring Howie on, or you got any other headlines?
He's not here yet, so we'll do another headline.
All right, let's just keep going to headlines then.
The Pac-12 is officially dead. Stanford, Cal, and SMU were all invited to join the ACC starting in 2024, which also doesn't really make sense. You're, again, traveling across the country. But
none of it makes sense.
Did you see that Albany is playing Hawaii? It's the most ridiculous matchup ever. They got to take a 20-hour flight to fucking Hawaii and then come back the next day.
That's ridiculous. Like that. Flying that far on a plane, like that doesn't just mess you up for that day. Like you're messed up for days afterwards. Like the time, the hours spent, like you're a whole day traveling.
It's like a 6-hour difference.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't. Why the fuck would you do that? Why are they doing? Excuse me. Why are they doing any of this shit?
Let's take the Pacific Coast and put it in the Atlantic Coast.
Yeah. I mean, it's so fucking stupid. It really is. Like it's because I understand like getting rid of divisions and shit like that because divisions are fucking dumb. We've said it forever. Travel's easy in this country now, but not fucking cross country. Like you're literally West Coast. If you're in the middle of the country, who gives a shit what fucking division you're in, right? You're going to the ACC, you're going to the Pac-12. But like they're fucking traveling to play like fucking Rutgers and shit. Yeah. Like what the fuck? Like, that's insane. Albany going to Hawaii and shit. Like, what are we doing, dude? These kids are fucking still students. They have school and lives. Like, they got to fucking get on a fucking 7-hour flight 6-hour flight, go play a game, 6-hour flight back, then take a test the next morning. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck are these kids going to do this?
Women's volleyball team has to travel all that way for a volleyball and travel back that night because they got class in the morning.
Yeah, you can't like enjoy it or anything. Like you think it'd be fun to go Hawaii, but no, you're just flying.
No, because you're in and then you're right out. Yeah.
Not to mention the ACC stands for Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yeah.
And now Stanford's a part of it.
I don't get it, dude. I don't understand.
They're messing that stuff all up when they did like baseball and football, moving teams around, Stupid,
It's really fucking.
Started messing shit up.
Let me know when Howie's here. Just give me a
Baseball's
signal.
just as bad. So, Tommy, I think first take, since I made that tweet that day, I think they're just watching us.
They mentioned your shirt again.
No,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No, you wore
Ryan
that shirt
Clark
today.
mentioned the shirt again.
Yeah,
he made a
wore
comment
it
about
today.
it. Yeah, he made a comment to Stephen A about the shirt. So you're still owning real estate, and Ryan Clark said 2 weeks later.
Not only that, guess what their baseball topic was today?
What's that?
Who's gonna win the NL MVP?
Well, I mean, come on, Bill. The two
I mean,
NFL. Bill, no, I'm not. Listen, I'm the first one to take credit for everything.
A day later.
Bill, the two MVP candidates are playing each other in a game.
They never talk baseball.
I know, but that's not because of us. I'm not taking the W on that.
I'm saying it's because of us.
No, that is not because of us. Ryan Clark's shirt was because of us, because of you. That was not because of us. You have the two MVP candidates playing in a game together, and one hit 2 home runs,
never talk
and the other one had 2 steals and a home run. Like, yeah, I know, but I mean,
all right. So who wins it?
Acuna. Yeah. He's going to end with 70 steals.
Did have a good stat that I didn't even know. When
Mookie had 2 bombs last night, though, which was fun.
Acuna's the first person ever with 30 home runs and 60 stolen bases in a season. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I thought somebody else would have done that, Rackets.
Dude, he's insane, bro. Like, that's just a crazy season. And he's not even going to finish at 60. He's going to finish at 70, 75.
That's what I'm saying. People are talking like 30, 60. No, he's going to end up 35, 75.
Yeah.
Like, that's where he's going to hit 5 more home runs. He's going to steal fucking 10, 15 more. They got like 30 games left, don't they?
Yeah.
How many games have left?
Yeah, 28, 29.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's stealing like 2 bases like every other day right now. So, I mean, he could easily steal 15 bases in 30 days, in 30 games, right? So, I mean, that could be 35, 75. I mean, if he goes nuclear and gets on like a home run streak, because keep in mind, Acuna is fucking a very emotional monster. If he gets on one of those hot streaks where he hits 4 home runs in 6 days, or something like, he may have a shot at 40, 75. So, that would be insane. 40, 80, imagine. Nothing's out of the realm. But let's see how he does. It's exciting to watch. I'm glad these two teams are playing each other. And I'm even more glad that Howie motherfucking Dewey's in the fucking house. How you doing, Howie Dewey?
Howie, you know that football started last week, right?
He was watching people get beat up at a comedy club.
Sure did, man. Yeah, man.
You posted that picture on your Instagram, Howie, and I was like, I know that spot. I know there.
Yeah, Rackets is in Buffalo.
Yeah, man. We had some Buffalo Bills there. I almost got jumped by them after telling them that the Jets were going to beat them by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it got wild, man. It got wild. We had a chick throwing roundhouses. It was nuts.
Fucking Buffalo, bro. It's crazy up there. It's like,
dude, when you got alcohol and that many Polish people in one small area, you know what? They get confused.
Yeah, they're not very bright. They're not very bright. Rackets, are you Polish?
No, I'm Italian.
None?
Italian and German.
All right. I was gonna say you got to have some purebred in you somewhere, some very white breed.
I am Polish.
I mean, we could have assumed that.
Yeah, half that fucking Buffalo. They're all Gronkowskis. They're
Howie.
good people. They're just not going to develop a lot of algorithms in life.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
Not a lot of algorithms coming out of that crew. So,
I know.
Howie,
Have you ever met a Polish guy that was like going to school and major in engineering? Never. Never. We'll stick with culinary arts. We'll stick with how to make hot wings.
Oh, it's great. All right. So Howie is back. He'll be posting pics in the Discord on the site and coming on Stay Cashin. Might even have a new podcast that he's dropping, which we'll talk about shortly, maybe on the next show once that gets off the ground. Unless it's up now. Is it up now or is it next week or 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, first episode's next week.
Okay, so when are you going to do it? What days?
It'll probably be on Mondays. We'll probably drop it on Mondays.
All right, so we got the show on Tuesday. So you can promote it now if you want. Tell them what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, it's just basically it's called the Gambling Degenerates. And we started after they came out and legalized betting on pickleball. I said it was time that we need to start this fucking podcast, and my whole goal is to hook up with like senior citizen ladies in Boca Raton and fucking talk them into missing a couple balls. Get them on the payroll.
So you're using the pickleball gambling route to bang 80-year-old women.
Yeah, that's also another way to look at it.
Not bad. Get some gummers out of that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm all for that. So it's the Gambling Degenerates. You're going to be recording this weekend or Monday, and that'll be coming out early in the week. So we'll bring Howie on here Tuesday also to promote. Make sure you guys support everything Howie does. We're excited. I'm going to be going on there. Bill will be going on there. The Rackets will go on there because he's from Buffalo. He'll probably start a fight or something. But we'll bring the whole squad on there.
Kicking Howie.
Yeah. So excited for that. We got a lot more content coming. We're talking about a show with Benny and the Bod, which is going to be amazing. Me and Bill, we're talking about. We got Mayhem Mansion starting next week. I'm sure Rackets will be doing shows paired up with someone. Trevor's pairing up. We're basically teaming everyone up in teams of two. I'm going to have shows everywhere. And make sure you check out Benny's show that he started. He does every week. He does the kind of first look at the NFL lines. I think it's already got about 2,000 views.
No. 6.
What is it? 6,000 views?
Yeah.
Holy Jesus. Benny Balls. What a monster. So, check that out. Let's go. We're fucking about to fucking take off. Next week's a big week, guys. Next week. I think Benny's coming to paint the rest of the fucking basement today. I think Trevor's coming. Bill, when are we hanging the rest of the TVs? Tomorrow?
We need the bracket.
We need the bracket, so we'll get those up this week. Here's the text I just got. This is a great text for the Mayhem Mansion. Buckle the fuck up. Guys, go to mayhemmansion.com. Make a little banner, Evan, and keep it on the screen for them to drop their email. If you want to be involved in the party, it's going to be a 15-hour party pretty much every Sunday. Howie Dewey's going to be there. Bill's going to be there. I'm going to be there. All of us. We're going to be doing college football, NFL, pregame, gambling, box breaks, raffles, giveaways, prizes, conspiracy late at night, live betting during the games, girls in bikinis, probably starting week 2. I don't know if we'll have them for week 1. But this thing is going to be blown the fuck out. We're building a bar in the basement. I just got a text from Christy, let me see, yesterday that said, Bill, you'll like this. 0 chance. Couches will be here Sunday, Bill. So the recliners will be here Sunday, which is good. The other thing that she wrote, let's see.
I need a new couch.
You better order a Costco-sized fucking bunch of baby wipes if you got couches coming in.
All eight recliners will be there Sunday. And I think she has everything else coming in here too. I can't find it. It's just dead air. I'm stupid air right now to look this up.
Yeah,
but
baby wipes are.
Well, there was like 12 things that were arriving over the next 3 days, and I wanted to hype it up and make it look cool. The couches are here, the TVs are here. So we got everything. We ordered 6 65-inch TVs, an 85-inch TV, 4 32-inch TVs. So we have about 12 TVs.
Oh my God.
2 of them are hung. Me and Bill hung the 2 65s, and fucking that was a nightmare because the floor is like this. So when the TV's up, it's like it looks like it's off, but it's not. And then we had to move it, and then the fucking nightmare into the concrete. Yeah, me and Bill are gangster.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fucking gangster.
I ordered like a case of Cialis, case of Viagra, case of Rufinol. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. You gotta get in there. You gotta fucking get it done. So here's the
some Blue Chew, everything, dude.
You'll like this. You'll like this. How we do it. So here's what we did. I don't know if you could see it, but here's what we did with the wall. I don't know if you can see that. The podcast wall, we made it like a hockey rink.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the blue line at the top, the yellow at the bottom with the plexiglass around it. So it's built a whole fucking studio. It's going to be pretty fucking sick, and we can't wait to blow it up. So, again, it'll evolve every week. We'll add more to it. But for right now, we just got to get it up, get it going. Let's get some college football bets here, Mr. Dewey. Florida yesterday, we just talked about. What a fucking disgrace. Mertz is a disaster. I can't believe they didn't cover. Yeah. Utah 50 yards in the second half, and you win by 13. How the fuck does that even happen? How do you even get 50 yards in the second half? Like they got 30 of them on the last drive. They had 20 yards heading into the last drive.
They're going to have a tough time winning a game in the SEC.
Oh, Florida's fucked, dude. Mertz is fucking AIDS. I fucking hate him. I just figured their defense would be strong enough in running game. I mean, how are they not running the ball more, Howie? Just fucking run the ball and throw it.
Hey, their defense looked okay. They weren't.
Yeah,
bad.
they have a couple mistakes early, but then they locked the fuck in and shoved. That second half is what the whole game should have been. Utah just stumbling with no Cam Rising and all, missing 8 guys. How the fuck did they? It was ridiculous.
I don't get how Etienne, one of the best backs in the country, hardly touches the ball. That just, this coach is fucked. He's screwed.
Yeah, they're fucked. The team is fucked. I said it before the season. Etienne had 7 carries. How does Trevor Etienne have 7 fucking carries against Utah?
Yeah, he should have had 27.
I mean, that's insane. That's an absolutely fucking maniacal number. This guy was like 17 for $150, for the 17 for 108, and now he's the guy. Like with no competition. Like last year, he was getting more carries than this. So nuts. Absolutely made no sense. But we move on. We both had Connecticut, Howie. You were on Connecticut plus Connecticut. Loaded Connecticut.
I thought they had a chance to win a game. I really did. I liked that money line. It was plus like 850, 900. I thought they played well. Connecticut played well. They get a couple breaks. They win that ball game.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it didn't start good, right? It started ugly, but then they put it in. I mean, that's what you're going to happen. You're going to see that week 1. First week teams are playing. They're going to start a little slow. Florida did it. UConn did it. It's just a matter of if you could pick it up enough. So, let's get to some games this week. Howie, Dewey, I got a bunch that I love. I got about 8 or 9 that I'm scaling into on Saturday, but I'm only giving like 2 out on here. You got to sign the fuck up, guys. You're not just giving you the whole cards for college football. You better fucking sign up. 4 deep. By the way, the early bird rest of year promo's done, but we still have a promo going for you. So we have 25% off the weekly and monthly subscriptions. So some phenomenal deal going on right now. So if you want to come in and try it out for a week, 25% off. If you want to try it out for a month, 25% off. So you'll get 25% off the price. It's a phenomenal deal for working it right now. You get like $6 for a week, and it's dirt. We win it on a bet. So get over there, 4deep.com. No promo code needed. Just go sign up on the package. How we do? We hit it. What do we like?
If you look at this weekend, you got to be careful this weekend. Last weekend, you know what? That was just a little taste. We get into it this weekend. I mean, you can say what you want. You got a lot of big-time schools playing some smaller schools, but you got some big games, man. You got Penn State, West Virginia, 20.5. That game scares the shit out of me. Why is it 20.5? I can see Penn State pulling that game off by 20. And a lot of these games this weekend, Tommy, I noticed you better tease some of these, because I think when we're talking about this next week, you're going to see probably half these games are going to be right on the button or a half point away. I'll tell you the weirdest game, the game that makes no fucking sense. Last week, we both had UMass. I like UMass. UMass has a solid team. They played great last week. They're going down to Auburn, new coach, new program. Nobody knows what the hell Auburn was just terrible last year. Auburn's laying 39.5 to UMass.
I mean, it's a lot, dude.
But yeah, I know, but why is it?
Dude, yeah, it's so here's the thing with that game, right? So my plan, Howie, because I do love this quarterback. He's from Clemson, I believe, the quarterback from UMass, right? Wasn't he like Clemson and Georgia Tech or something, the kid from last week? The reason we bet him. Right, he's okay, right? But he's the whole offense. There's nothing but him. Like, he's absolutely the whole offense. So the line has dropped, right? It's dropped from 39.5 to 35. At least in a lot of books. So it's 35. It opened at 39, 39.5. So it's coming down, but you got to also think, is that sharp money or is that just the UMass steam from last week, right? Because a lot of sharp people were on a lot of these dogs, and I kind of want, part of me wants to take UMass and say they could at least hang in, because if Auburn literally has a bad quarter, they don't cover 40.
That's right.
Like, you don't need a bad game. You just need a bad quarter. You need a bad play, an interception, a fumble or something, and then UMass just fucking stay close. But I mean, that line is so high, Howie. How do you someone has to know something.
Line. You look between you read between the lines on this, and basically what they're saying is that Hugh Freeze has the same quarterback. He's solid. They have some good linebackers, some solid defensive backs. They have a good defense. Great defense, like a Georgia, Alabama, probably not, but they're right there second tier. So if Auburn has this solid of a defense, they're expecting to score off of 2-3 turnovers, which they'll have to cover that 39.5, 35.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something. That game scares me.
I don't like that.
I can see Auburn a quick 21-0.
I know that's one of those.
Man.
Yeah, 28-0 in the second quarter. And
Yeah.
You're like, ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Yeah, please pull the starters for me to have a backdoor chance. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. And Hugh Freeze, look, this is a new program. Auburn's one of the better, top teams in the country for 20 years, and they've had a few bad years. I think this dude's getting his shit together. There's a reason he kept the head coach on last year, or the interim coach. But it sounds to me like they may have shit in the right going in the right direction. That game scares the shit out of me. I probably will tease Auburn down a little bit and take them. Something tells me they're going to rack up 50 points, man.
I'm not making an official pick yet. This is a game that I was looking at, obviously, coming off, monster. I mean, we both had UMass last week, fucking third win in 5 years. You win a bet like that, you're immediately looking to see what they're doing next week, right? Like, it's just, they're like a party you now. I'm not making an official play on it. I do have my favorite play. I'll give my favorite play of one of them. I don't want to say favorite. But one of my top 5. I like Hawaii in this game for Stanford, Howie. Where are you at on that one?
I mean, look, I'll piggyback you and say you like Hawaii. I do too, because it's the same reason why I like University of North Texas over at Cal. Cal's going into UNT laying 7. They'll probably lose the game. I have no faith in this Pac-12. This Pac-12.
Right. Yes. I feel that whole conference I'm going to be fading substantially.
They've set it in. They've already packed it in.
Hold on, Benny Riccardi's in the house. The man of 6,000 views. Yeah, we're just talking about your video. It's going on. You're like going viral. Come on, say hi to everybody. What's up, Benny Balls?
What's up, people? I gotta go paint.
Go paint, motherfucker. Go paint that thing. What up, brother? Benny's the man, dude. Fucking painting, going viral. Who's a better person than Benny? Seriously. How do you make one? You can't. Go on, Howie. Sorry to cut you off.
Bill Rupp's
Bill Rupp's a piece of shit.
No, these games don't make a lot of, and I'll give you another one. This is a joke. USC laying 38 going into Nevada. However you fucking pronounce it.
However you want to pronounce it.
USC's a good team, good quarterback. They probably won't cover their first 5 games. They just don't cover, man. I mean, I can see USC winning that game by 36. but they're not going to cover. They don't cover.
Yeah.
I'm really down on the Pac-12 this particular weekend. I think there's going to be some good, solid plays.
I'm fading. Yeah, I'm fading Pac-12. I mean, dude, you got to be miserable if you're a fucking Pac-12 school. I mean, everything about what's going on with that conference is just fucking absolutely horrible.
It makes a lot of sense, man. You got to love that Stanford.
I like this. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Stanford, in that situation, I like this kid fucking Braden Shager. He looked pretty fucking good. I didn't love him last year when I saw him. He looked great in the first game, threw for like 360 and 3 in that first game for Hawaii. So I think they win this game. That game versus Vanderbilt was pretty impressive. Listen, at an SEC school, on the road, opening day. I mean, they hung there with Vandy the whole time. I mean, that was I'm gonna ride this. So I like what I saw in them last week, and I'm gonna take them again this week.
They're better than last year. They're better from top to bottom.
Yeah, Hawaii's a better team than last year, and they're home, so you have that advantage there. Another one I like here. I think I'm rocking with Wyoming here. Howie Dewey, what do you think of this game?
Wow,
Wyoming Texas Tech. Yeah. I
mean,
I know it's risky. It's painful.
No, I mean that's another one. I think, we're going to see some real. Put it this way: after tomorrow, a lot more shit's going to make sense. Things will be more clear after tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to kind of trust the lines, the data, even the injuries. You can't really trust anything because a lot of these guys are rushing back for week 1 and they're not fully healthy. They just don't want to miss a game, etc. This game is pretty much just strictly a numbers play. Rackets, you'll understand this one. First of all, Wyoming's home. Obviously, in week 1, you have a little bit of an advantage there if you're at home because everyone's a little bit rusty. Not when everyone's used to traveling again right out the gate. But this is just a crazy one, Rackets. 83% of the money is on Texas Tech, and the line hasn't moved on one single book. It opened at 14. It's still at 14. It's 14 on Caesars, PointsBet, Parks, DraftKings, BetRivers, Bet365, FanDuel, and MGM. It's just stuck on this number 14. So it's almost as if they don't want to give the 14.5 to those of us below it, right? Because if there's 83% of the public on this thing and you're stuck on a very important fucking number, and they refuse to come off that fucking thing, I like it here. I don't think Wyoming gets the win. I wouldn't be floored, but I'm going to be taking Wyoming in the 2 touchdowns, maybe even buy the hook to get it to 120 just to get the number they don't want me to have. But what do you think? Do you agree with that, Rackets, with the 82% and staying still?
100%.
Yeah. Howie?
Yeah. You can't bet Texas Tech with that situation. There's no way. You can't. You know, and there's a few of these this weekend. This weekend is weird, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best game. The best game of the weekend is going to be
FSU.
San Antonio going into Houston. That's going to be a game. That's going to be
Bill,
a game.
is that not the most Howie comment in the history of the world? For those of you that don't know, obviously you know Howie if you've been following us. But, I like the 2 screen here, Evan. I do like that. That looks dope. But dude, Florida State plays LSU, Bill. Okay? Like, you literally have 2 top 10 teams. It's one of the big games everyone's fucking looking for. Locking in number 5 versus number 8. Fucking ABC Sunday. And Howie goes, the big game of the weekend is University of Texas San Antonio.
in Houston. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Texas San Antonio wins this game at Houston, and then they rip off 7, 8 in a row, look for them to be ranked in the top 10.
All right. This is your dish. All right. So you're getting in front of this, huh?
This team has more 27-year-old truck drivers than any team in the country. They have men with grandkids starting on this fucking team. I'm telling you. I don't know where they find these guys in Texas, but Texas San Antonio has them all. They have guys that I'm pretty sure played in the NFL a couple of years, changed their name, fucking just did a little bleach, and they're playing in college football right now.
All right, listen, that's a good advantage to start the season. That is a very funny line, huh? I mean, that line looks like a UTSA line for sure. Definitely. Houston at home and a pick 'em. You got to imagine every donkey in the country is going to be jumping on Houston. Hold on, let me see here. Houston.
I like UTSA.
That's good. You don't want to be with the donkeys, right? So you're hoping every fucking donkey's on it. Let me just see here. UTSA. I'm just trying to pull up my spreadsheet.
Points.
This team has offense. This team has some studs. They got 5 or 6 guys that could make it in the NFL. There it is.
All right. Wow. Yeah, this crossed the number too. Yeah, this is a good play. I like this. UTSA opened at +2. They're up down to -1.5 at some books. So yeah, I like this. Yep. That's definitely a sharp side. I'm gonna be hitting that too. You can put me on for that too, Howie. I'm gonna run that with you. And then we'll give one more play. We're probably gonna have about how many plays do you think you'll have out this Saturday and Sunday? Keep in mind, there's games, guys, fucking nonstop, right? Like this week. There's games all over the board. What's up?
I'm going to have 4 to 6.
All right. So we'll talk about the games. Obviously, I gave you the Hawaii game, which is tonight. Okay. So you're going to have a play for tonight on there. We'll give up one more play for tonight or a lean on anything you're looking at tonight, Howie. We got Kansas, Missouri State, Georgia Tech, Louisville, Miami, Ohio, Michigan State, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Howard. Guys, if you guys are not signed up, get in now, dude. This is the time. We got games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for college football.
I got a play for tonight.
Let's go, Bill Rupp. All right, here's your other play. Bill Rupp's giving it. Let's go. Bill Rupp, 1-0. 1-0 on the season.
Strictly by the sheet. I'm taking Miami, Ohio, and Central Michigan on a teaser on FanDuel because FanDuel, you do the 7.5, even though the line is a half a point different. FanDuel, you can get
FanDuel, yeah,
for -120. DraftKings is -140.
Guys, so let me tell you two things while you're on that, Bill. Just not to cut. Let me just put before I cut you off. All right, finish your bet, and then I'll tell you.
So Miami, Ohio +24, Central Michigan +21, -125. That is my bet.
Okay, this is a very important thing here, guys. Those of you who play on DraftKings and FanDuel, our subscribers know it because we teach on top of giving picks, and we actually hang out with our subscribers during the games, unlike other sites. But on FanDuel, your teasers, all your teasers need to be done on FanDuel for college football, okay? So whenever you're teasing a college football, even if it's a half a point difference, like FanDuel saying 11 and DraftKings saying 11.5, you're still teasing on FanDuel. You save $1 on some of these teasers, okay? It's like 50 to 70 cents you're saving on these. So you tease on FanDuel, you do your props on DraftKings, all right? That's how it normally is. Last week, fucking some of the props we had were 67 on DraftKings and 77 on FanDuel. So props are usually better on – you look at both, but that's more where you're going to go.
But let me ask you this. On college props, how many fucking states allow it? It's got to be
well,
like
keep in mind, your state is the worst with everything. You don't get anything. So
New York does, but most states that I looked up don't allow props on college.
So Bovada, MyBookie, and all those other sites allow it, right? So all the non-legal states will have it. So you got about 25 states that'll have props available and then you have, I think, probably like 5 or 6 of the legal sportsbook states have it.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is. Not many.
Yeah, but everyone who doesn't have a legal sport, that's where the advantage when you're on the.
To be you.
Move to Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey's like it, man.
Yeah, like I tell everyone, Howie, find someone in Jersey. Come on, let's go, guys. You fucking scapegoat the gerrymander here. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? If I could find cocaine at 2 a.m. on a Friday, you could find someone in Jersey to fucking make your life easier. Let's. You like my shirt? You like my shirt, Howie?
Oh, that is solid, man.
Traveling Cocaine Circus from the Michael Jordan documentary.
Oh,
RotoWear. Shout out to RotoWear, best fucking t-shirt company out there. All right, let's leave it at that, Howie. I don't want to give away too much more for free. We give away too much. So let's make them sign up. 4deep.com. 4deep.com. Get over there and make sure you listen to Howie's podcast. Follow Howie on Twitter at Howie_Dewey, Dewey. So, right, Howie?
That's right, brother.
Yeah. Follow Howie on Twitter and then stay updated on the podcast. We'll be talking about it on Tuesday and we'll be tweeting about it when it drops. So excited for that. Howie Dewey, anything else you'd like to say before you leave? Any other nationalities or special needs people you want to make fun of?
No, let's get them all in here. We'll be able to bet on them next.
Okay, cool. We're gonna be betting on a retard pickleball. Let's do it. All right, Howie, get out of here.
All right, guys.
Later, bro.
Let's crush it.
Me and you will be playing pickleball soon.
Oh yeah, bro. Once I get this hit, dude, I was playing cornhole last night like a fucking monster. And I'm not a big cornhole guy. I'm a beer pong guy. But I had the walk-off, Bill. I had the walk-off cornhole shot. Fucking let it go. Needed a 3 to win. Fucking turned. I was like up the street. I walked it off so far. You know how I do. Baseball. Let's run through some baseball bets here. Let's just buzz through it because obviously this time of year we don't need to do too much analysis. Let's just give the fucking bets. And then we got some UFC this weekend too, Evan, or no?
Yep.
All right, so we'll have Mike coming on right after this. So Cubs, Reds, 3-1 Cubs. Not betting that. Marlins, Nationals. Anyone?
No.
Nothing here. Tampa, Cleveland Indians.
Kind
of want Tampa.
I kind of like Tampa, but I'm not paying them 180.
Yeah, I'm looking for a parlay piece with that. I'm going to put that on the side here for a parlay piece. I'm obviously taking the Mariners versus the Mets. Cody Senge, never know what's going to happen. So Mariners minus 106. Julio back?
Don't know. Pinch nerve in the foot, I guess. Don't know.
Let's see. Hold on. I've been studying college football and NFL draft shit. Just see the expected lineup here. He's in the expected lineup today. So
always though.
Yeah, no. There's a couple sites that do a better job than others with that.
But when they're day to day, they're always expected.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock with them regardless. I hate the Mets and I hate Senga. So Bill, any lean on that Mets Mariners? No. All right. So I got Mariners. Tampa's going to be in a parlay. We'll figure out putting that one in a second. The Schurs on the mound against the Twins here, Rackets. What are you thinking? Can we trust Texas?
Twins have been good lately, right?
Yeah, Scherzer's been real good, dude. I like Texas.
Yeah. It's kind of I'm torn on this because Scherzer's been good. Texas has been bad.
No, Minnesota hasn't been that great. 5-5.
Yeah, I like Texas.
I'm going to pass for right now. I may have a play come closer to game time. White Sox, Tigers, Joey Rizzle.
Pass that. Get out of here.
Pass that.
What do you want? Nobody
Bill?
wants to fight that fucking game.
Bill?
No.
Pass that.
No.
Actually, Evan, give me the Rays minus 180. I'm laying the wood on it. I'm not going to parlay this. I'm laying the juice. Give me the juice. I like it, the juice. I'm laying the 180 on the Rays because I was going to parlay with this game, but I'm taking this straight too. I'm taking the fucking Astros in Verlander versus the Yankees.
Definitely taking the Astros.
Definitely.
Astros.
I'm going to take the Astros not to bat in the bottom of the ninth. Instead of laying the 180, I will be betting that, and that is.
Let me guess. 125.
125.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like that.
Astros not to bat in the bottom of the ninth minus 125.
I'm very scared here. Rackets. What do you see the open at on the Astros game? I'm assuming this is a misprint. Bill, do you have access?
No, I don't. I can't see anything today.
I'm seeing it open to 235 and it's down to 175. I don't think it did though. I think that may be a misprint, but that would be a little bit worrisome if it went down that much. We're going to go into the trap. We're obviously taking the Astros. Let's go to Phillies Brewers. Phillies are hot like fire. Brewers have been hot too, though, over the last month. Rackets, what do you think?
Phillies. I'm not a Brewers guy. I like Phillies.
I mean, the Brewers are hot, man. I mean, they're
So
cold
Philly.
now. They lost 2 in a row. All right, good. That's good. But yeah, no, they won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they were on a 9-game winning streak, and then they lost 2.
Phillies have been hot too.
No. I know. I'm just saying it's not like open and shut. Like we just been blind betting the Phillies every day. Craig Kimbrell can suck a fucking dick, dude. What an asshole the other day. What a piece of shit.
I'm getting
on a Phillies
attacked by
too.
bees again. Get out of here.
Bees.
Ah!
That was my first ever tweet. Did I tell you that? My first ever tweet in 2012 was Johnny Damon looks like he's being attacked by bees, trying to catch a fly ball where he was spinning around for a fly ball. And I got no likes and no retweets, and I left Twitter for 6 years, and then I came back. It's like, fuck this app. I left. Boston, Kansas City, Paxton on the bump versus KC. Rackets has to have an opinion on this one.
Kind of like Boston a little bit, but they're scuffling, dude, and the Royals are a pain in the ass. So I probably wait for the Royals to go up a little bit before I hit Boston.
I'm the opposite. I'm taking Boston. First 5, -0.5, -130.
Oh,
Good
okay.
hitting conditions. Good hitting conditions there, 87 degrees.
Sheet loves this play today. Loves it. Boston first
And
5.
we never fly in the face of the sheet. We know
I'm
that.
taking Boston first 5, -0.5, so I get the -130.
All right. Silly Billy Rupp. No play for me on that one. I may hit the over. Lyles, Paxton. The Kansas City's just a tough team to bet, man, because when they're hot and they're good, they look amazing. When they're bad, they look really fucking
Really,
bad.
really, really.
You know,
bad.
it's not like Pittsburgh and Oakland where like they'll have a game or two. Like Kansas City will have a fucking month where they look great, and then they'll go to show. Like it looks sustainable, and they have good players, right? Like, but you know, I'm not touching it. I'm staying off it. Pittsburgh.
I do like Boston there.
Okay, so Pittsburgh, St. Louis. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys like it.
St. Louis, maybe. I guess I'm completely off the Pirates train, dude. They're not good right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're neither St. Louis right now.
Neither
So
St. Louis, but
yeah, I'm going to leave that alone.
I'm not betting it.
Leave that man alone. Colorado Rockies at home versus the Toronto Blue Jays. One thing you do need to note here, guys, 89 degrees with a 9-mile-per-hour wind blowing out for Hyunjin Ryu versus Chris Flexen over there in Colorado. Let's see if Chris can be flexing like he flexed on the Orioles.
No, my God, he looked like fucking Cy Young the other night.
The hell was that? But let's see if Chris can keep flexing. 12 total on this game, silly Billy. Blue Jays Rockies in Coors Field. What do you like? No, Bill just hard passes that, huh?
No, I
What do you think of it?
I will have a hit parlay.
I was going to say, you got to have something coming out of this.
Yeah, but I'm not betting the game.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. You probably have 2 or 3 hitters coming out of here, though.
Yeah,
probably Bichette and something else.
Definitely.
Let's see. Ryu's been great, but I just want to check something. Yeah, it was his last start. Okay, so I knew he gave up 2 bombs in his last start, but he only gave up 2 runs. So Hyunjin Ryu, since he's come back, has been phenomenal. 4 innings, no earned runs, 5 innings, no earned runs, 5 innings, no earned runs, 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 2 solo homers. Pitch count 70s and 80s. I'm assuming they're not going to push him much more than like 85 Rackets.
Wouldn't assume so, no.
Yeah, he's 86 is high.
I like the Jays today, though, but
I think,
that number's that's just probably way too much. It's probably like -200 or something. I didn't see it earlier.
What's his
190? Look at that. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Wow, you're a special person.
I mean,
what's his pitch mix, Ryu? You know off the top?
Nah, I don't. I want to say slider changeup. Sinker slider changeup.
He doesn't throw a lot of curves, right?
No.
Let's see. Usage. There we go. Curveball percentage. Decent amount, about 16%. 4-seamer and changeup, though, mostly. Yeah, he's about 71% 4-seam changer, and then about 12% cutter. So, yeah,
I think Bichette's injured still. I think
he should be fine.
I think he is.
He's on the IL, somebody said in the chat.
Oh, is he? All right, yeah. All right, I'm going to go I'm probably going to go Blue Jays here and parlay it with something. Probably Mookie hit.
I mean, yeah. Springer, they got it minus 460 today.
Let's go Blue Jays and Mookie hit. Ryu should be fine in these conditions. He doesn't throw many breaking balls. We're going to go Ryu, Blue Jays, and Mookie hit. I'm just going to keep riding this train. Minus 270. That's going to be plus 108, Evan.
Gotcha.
Blue Jays and Mookie hit. Let's go to the next game here. We'll buzz through the rest of these, and then we'll get over to Mike for MMA. Los Angeles, Oakland. Anyone want to fucking kill themselves and bet that game?
No.
San Francisco, San Diego. Kind of like the Giants.
Well, Giants a little bit, but no way.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if I can. It's the Giants at home is where I like to fucking bet them. They're 32 and 33 on the road. San Diego just fucking sucks right now, man. I mean, the thing about that team is they're emotional midgets, mental midgets. So I think they gave up. Like that team quit, right? What they've lost?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of their last 12 they've lost. I would lean Giants. I don't think I'm going to pull on it because there's college football tonight. But if there was no college football, I probably would have degened out and hit that late. But I'll be betting fucking Hawaii. Baltimore versus Arizona, minus 118. Rackets.
Yeah, Cole Irvin's probably only going to go 5 or 6 innings, but Arizona's bullpen is just atrocious. I don't really like the 118 being out on the road on the West Coast, but they did have a day off yesterday to travel, so it shouldn't really have too much travel lag.
Could be some over opportunity in this game too. What do you think, Bo?
Yeah, I'm not betting that.
All right. So you're on Baltimore?
Yeah, I'll be betting those, and I'll have that later.
I'm on Baltimore also.
Yeah, I think you got to bet Baltimore in this one. I'm going to take it too.
I just don't like the minus 118 with them on the road on the first game.
I do kind of like it though. I do kind of like it because that's showing the respect. It means you're on the right side, right? Like it's the uncomfortable side. So I like that. I mean, Arizona has gotten better. They've turned it around a little bit over the last 10 days. I think 6-4 in the last 10. Let's go to the Dodger game. 2 MVP candidates going back to back, and Bill Rupp thinks First Take stole this from us. So we will go right to this game. I think these two are just going to play horse all weekend. So I love fucking Mookie hit, Acuna hit, Mookie 2+ bases.
Right? So Acuna, it's weird. Acuna, even though Urias has been bad, Acuna's 1 for 10 off of him. So I don't know if that matters. Even though Acuna's been hot, 1 for 10. I don't know. Scares me a little bit.
Last time you said somebody wasn't hot, Mookie just went fucking like 19 for fucking
I didn't
21.
say he wasn't hot. He said he was 0 for 4 his last game. But for 10.
He'll never fucking take it out. He'll never take it out. Ever take it out.
There's another stat for you that I saw on this game.
Can't wait.
Oh, maybe I won't tell you. No, I'm going to tell everybody else but you.
I'll tell you. Hold on here.
No, I got to find it first. I'm going to find it.
Oh, I took my headphones off and he's not even talking?
I have to find the bet.
No.
Jesus Christ.
We'll just sit and wait.
Got shit all over the place.
Evan Acuna hit, Mookie hit, minus 119. Acuna home run, plus 320. Mookie home run, plus 350. Small. Just right small next to those.
Why isn't it
This is a prime over game, right?
It is and it isn't. I mean, it's, Fried is, I don't like betting against Fried in spots like this. The only thing about it is that he literally, when I was telling Bill the other day, he's come back down to earth, right? Like he was like, give up like 1 earned run for the whole month of fucking March and April. He's still good, right? But he's given up a few runs in 6 innings. So I think it goes over. I think this is like a fucking these teams are jacked the fuck up.
I like the Braves too on for a side.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I would probably go Braves. I mean, you got 70 degrees, which isn't bad weather for LA, but 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. Stadium's going to be rocking. Players are going to be jacked up. I think we see some bombs today. I think Mookie and Acuna are just going to play horse all weekend.
So I believe Max Muncy.
Am I taking my headphone off?
Yes. Max Muncy has hit 9 in a row, 2+ total bases. He's had an extra base hit in 9 games in a row to set a record or tied a record. Does he do it again tonight, Rackets? I'm going to say, why the fuck not? Does he end it?
Why not?
Well, no, I'm going to go for it. Plus 145.
Oh, look at Bill
Muncy,
Rupp.
2+ total bases plus 145.
Is he done yet?
Yes.
What was it?
Max Muncy, 2+ total bases.
Why'd you make me take my headphones off if you're going to tell it to me right when I put them on?
I didn't tell you to take them off.
Yeah, you did. I said take them off.
Max Muncy, 2+ total bases plus 145. 9 in a row.
He's been hot as fuck.
Nine in a row with an extra base hit. Does it make it 10 tonight to set the record? I don't know if he set the record yesterday or he sets it today. I don't know if he tied it yesterday.
I don't think that's the record.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely not. The Dodgers team record.
Still don't think so.
I think so.
I do not.
All right. Well, I think I'm right.
I don't think you're right.
All right. Here's my ass.
Let's bring in Mike. Do you think he's
right,
right, Rackets? Do you think he's right, Rackets?
I believe Bill. I'm gonna give.
Yeah,
Bill
fucking 9 straight games with an extra base hit is the all-time Dodger record over 100 years. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem that crazy.
Somebody find out for me.
9 straight. What?
9 straight games with an extra base hit. Mikey, what up, brother?
I got the sunglasses on. You know.
Oh, look at you, fucking aviating out.
But you know
you look
why?
Like you look like one of the guys pictured in those Trump memes when they show like the fucking Trump photo with the fucking glasses.
I prefer a high level Air Force pilot right now.
So why do you have the glasses? Is there a story?
Because that's fucking 4 or 5 weeks in a row. I'm giving free bets here and Stay Cashin, including last week's 10-star winner. Only the 4th time in my history I released a 10-star. I shared it with the Stay Cashin audience last week. I said we're going to do something different. I'm going to give you my big bet. It did go into a 10-star. It was a fight that I thought was grossly mispriced. Inside the distance at -190, it should have been 500. It ended in the first round. So we really exploited that for our subscribers, and Stay Cashin subscribers, listeners got it last week.
All right, let's
go.
So
I put my fucking glasses on.
So it's hot. The flames you don't want the flames to burn your eyes. The glare from the flames, right? From the heat on your hands.
As long as I don't have my list because I got my my.
No. You sound great. You sound great. You look great. You look like a fucking Instagram model.
I like that. I'm
Before we start, I gotta head back to work. Take it easy, guys.
Later.
Take care, Rackets. I'm an influencer.
I would like to say, unfortunately, Bill Rupp is right. I have it.
Yeah.
Bill Rupp is correct. That is he. Well, he didn't break it. It tied.
Tonight, I said he either tied last night, breaks it tonight.
Okay, you are correct. You take your W as long as you take your L on. Yeah, and it's very rarely correct. All right, Mikey. So, what do we think about the card this week?
I think it sucks. It's shit. It's only 11 fights now. It's in France. There's probably about like 8 first-time fighters.
You know why he did this, right? Because it's opening weekend college football. Dana's no dummy.
3 girl fights. Yeah. 3 girl fights. But here's the thing. I tell you guys, all the time, you have to extract value on every card. And for our subscribers, when we do our voice chat, I always say, listen, you go into the UFC, it's a 10, 12 fight card. It's like a betting portfolio. How are you going to attack it? Props, straight bets, DFS, etc. Some weeks we lay 190 for a 10-star bet like last week. Sometimes we have props. Sometimes we have dogs. This week it's pretty simple. There's a lot of unbettable fights, but there's 2 that make sense to me, and I'm going to put it together. So this week your free bet's going to be a parlay. So let's talk our way through it. Fights in Paris, France. We're first going to bet Benoit Saint-Denis. He's a former French paramilitary member, equivalent to our Navy SEALs, like a real badass. Made his debut in the UFC and lost via decision to Alessi dos Santos. Tommy, we were together for that, and he almost fucking killed him. And the ref didn't stop the fight. I mean, he's just so tough. So tough. So it's his only loss ever, which was his UFC debut, and he fucking got killed. So we know he's going to fight for our money. That's number 1. And then all of his wins, 100% rate, are inside the distance. So he's a finisher. I love him this weekend, and he's French, obviously. So he's on the main card in France. I love that angle. He's fighting Thiago Moises, who's pretty good. He's serviceable. He even fought Islam Makhachev, right? He's fought a lot of good fighters in the UFC. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I just think that Saint-Denis is going to be a step ahead everywhere. He's a much better wrestler. He's 100% tougher. He's got better striking, in my opinion, and he might even have better grappling. So I like him as a small favorite there. We're going to put him in a parlay, and we're going to put him with another French person, this time a woman. Manon Fiorot. Now,
wow, going against my Thug Rose?
I bet you after I explain
son of
why.
A bitch.
I bet you after I explain why, you're going to agree with me. Want to make a bet? Okay. Well, let Tommy throw his little tantrum in front of his plain white wall or pink wall, whatever the fuck that is. Tell me when he's
Bill's
back.
got to do his box breaks here, so I don't want to fucking decorate it with all right, well, shit. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, but I'm willing to hear it. So go.
Well, you're willing to make a bet. Well, better
drink. Rose. I mean, let me hear it first.
Okay.
Yes, I'll bet. I'll bet dinner on it. I'll bet a dinner.
Okay. Number one. Let's start with Manon.
I get 1.6 dinners.
You got it.
Because she's
now let's start. I'll even give you the triple play appetizer. That's the good one.
Let's go. Let's go with all of it. Everything.
All right. Now listen to me. I'm going to change your mind. I promise you I'm going to change your mind. So we have Manon Fiorot, who's French, main card, co-main event, featured in France. She's 5-0 in the UFC. She's bigger. She's stronger. She's a better striker. Now on the other side, Rose, former 2-time champion. So I like to bet sometimes on ascending fighters versus descending fighters. She's climbed the hill and become champ. Fell back down and lost, climbed back up and won, fell back down and lost. Very hard to do it one time, let alone 3. Now she's being flown to France to be put over for Manon Fiorot, who's going to get the next title shot. Also, Tommy, first time Rose is fighting up a weight class. She's going up a weight class to 125 now. And in addition to that, she's talking about retiring. So I know you're on my side now. So she's talking about retiring, moving up a weight class, being flown to France to be featured in the co-main event to fight a French undefeated fighter who's next in line for the title. And she was champ twice and came back down the ladder. This is a setup spot to me. I think Manon gets a decisive victory. Rose may even retire at this point. So put Fiorot, Saint Denis, my French connection, my French fry parlay, and we're going to get back plus 141 on that. I like that, buddy. There you go.
Muted.
So I would say this: anyone.
I left them speechless.
I couldn't even talk. Anyone not named Thug Rose, I would be 100% in on you. So the data's right. I just have a bias towards Thug Rose. So I'm going to give you the only counterpoint on it. But you're right.
That were your brain, not your heart.
This is a brain piece. But listen, I'm with it. It makes total sense. Every part of it makes sense. I am going to just say that Thug Rose wins when she's supposed to lose and loses when she's supposed to win. So that
cute
fucking
story over time, but
she double smacked JJ, right? She beat Joanna twice, and then she's on top of the world. That's
yesterday's newspaper.
Then she loses to Andrade. Then she goes back and beats Wei Li Zhang twice, and then she loses to Esparza. Now she's gonna go fucking do who knows what. But
first off, that's yesterday's newspaper, and second of all, she's now up a weight class.
I do listen. Everything you said is right.
Talking retirement. Give me my fucking drink. I'll still buy you the Grand Slam, the triple
bet against my girl,
the good one. I'll buy you the good one.
You know what? I may date her. I may date
2 dipping sauces. Tommy and I get 2 dipping sauces because we don't want to cross contaminate.
Yes, that's right. Even though we just fucking grab everything with our
that's it. That's your fucking free bet, you heathens. Plus 141.
Heathens, he called you. Heathens.
I'm fired up.
Sign up, you freeloading fucks.
I made a bet last week. I said, if I give you this 10-star bet, my big bet, fucking win, bet it, sign up. I don't know if anybody did and not. Tag me in the Discord. Let me know. Sign up, fuckers.
Yeah, and then fucking say thank you pieces of shit.
And I'll also be contributing in NFL, and I can't fucking wait.
Go. We're gonna have another December to remember.
I'm gonna run a different campaign. I didn't announce it yet. It could be a kickoff campaign. You never know. It could be
we may get to week 1. Who knows?
It could be a Halloween special.
It may be Halloween. We don't know.
Like our draft is Monday. Draft is on Monday.
I can't wait, buddy. I'm the 6th pick. What are you? 11?
11.
I'm 11 in every fucking draft. I'm not going to tell you.
Who do you want to do?
We don't tell you anything. We don't tell you anything.
Yeah, but I already have my.
We don't tell you. You got shenanigans going on over there.
I can't pick your guy.
I know you may know someone who knows someone. We're not telling you any shenanigans.
I play the game right. I play with integrity. I want to beat you and Bill Rupp.
And I don't know who's in our other league watching this right now where I'm the 11 pick. So I'm not telling anybody.
I'm going to dazzle again after a 2-quarterback draft 2 years ago.
I mean, I will say, Mike has the worst drafting strategy, but it works somehow. I don't know fucking how.
Well,
you walk out of the draft. Maybe just got lucky.
Wait till you see this year. Wait till you see what I do this year.
We're jacking up the stakes this year. We're going to make this fucking. We're going to bring you to Mayhem Mansion, fucking run around, smack each other's bare asses.
You're going to handle draft night like last year. Bill's going to do the ad drops, and you guys will beat me.
Well, no, Bill's going to say he's going to do the ad drops and not do them ever. His only job. His job isn't even to do ad drops because I would never trust him with that. His job is just to remind me to do ad drops. That's it.
We did them last year.
We missed 3 weeks.
We had a lot of injury.
A lot of internal struggle over there. A lot of internal struggle.
Bill is not the greatest fantasy football partner. He's a great partner in a lot of things. Not great in seasonal fantasy. He doesn't care. He quits early. He fucking stops, and he's not good at reminding me of things. And you can't do anything.
Nobody likes a quitter.
I remind you of everything, and you never even fucking do it. So what's the point of reminding you?
You got to remind me twice.
Winners never quit. Quitters.
Yeah, your job isn't to remind me on Monday to do waivers tomorrow.
I'm happy to take your money again.
Oh, we're coming after you. We're coming for your head. We're coming for your head.
I am the defending second place finisher.
Defending
All right, everybody,
loser.
sign up. See you in the Discord.
All right, final words, Mike. What are your final words?
Yes.
Cool. Good job. All right.
Sign up. Get your fucking UFC. Send me a message. I want to know you're in there.
Yeah, let them know you're in there.
And bet
Evan
the parlay.
Hand.
I like this one. The French fry parlay. Goodbye.
Bet the parlay. Doug Rose for the win.
Later, Mike.
Evan,
You want me to stay
final words.
on or am I off?
Don't matter. Whatever you want to do. You're going to screw it up either way, so just fucking stay there.
All right, I'll talk Monday or Tuesday. I'm on St. Brown prop bet for Thursday night. I'll see you guys later.
Let's go. See, he never logs off when he says see you later. How does it always take him so long to get off? He's like, see you later.
He's not the best with technology.
Like technology is the word. He's retaken Howie. He's retaken over Howie. Because Howie took the lead.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, dude. At the meeting, yes, he retook Howie.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mike's back over Howie. He's back. Well, listen, it's close now again.
Yeah,
It was close. It's close. It was first. It was Mike minus like 800 over everybody. Then Howie just fucking surged like in a duck race in a box break, just took off in front of him.
Rafters.
And now they're like fucking right there because Howie has DocuSign. I found out. Do you believe that, Bill?
I have that.
Howie.
I
was sending him.
Bro.
I was
Is
sending him.
that like a secret thing? No one knows.
It's normal. But I'm sending him a contract, just assuming he doesn't even. I've never even heard of it, let alone have it. And he's like, "Of course I have DocuSign." I'm like, "Okay." All right.
He's all about the money.
The money.
Talking
guys,
money.
right?
He's talking.
He's got Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, DocuSign, but he doesn't know how to turn TikTok on.
He works in clubs. He's got to be signing contracts.
Yeah, he's definitely. That's right. How he follows the money. All right, Evan Hand, final words.
Florida, Utah rigged.
Florida, Utah was rigged. Yes, let's run with that. That way we don't have to take an L on it. I think I just made a bad pick. Bill Rupp, final words.
Guys, come tomorrow. We're doing a box break. So
you got to tell them where. You got to tell them. You can't just say, come tomorrow. What are you going to show up at your house? Come on, get better.
Oh, we're doing it right where Tommy's sitting.
No, this is the venue. Where do they watch you?
They watch me on wherever they want to.
They're coming
all
to the house.
social media platforms.
Holy
no,
shit.
we're doing it on TikTok. It's on TikTok tomorrow.
What's the at? What account?
Rupp's Rips. RUP.
Like they're supposed to know that.
I'm not.
Okay, let me show you what time is it at.
Curve.
What time is it at, Bill?
It's a time I don't know yet.
Okay, so here's what I'll tell you guys.
Anywhere between 2 and 8 p.m. I'm like a TV repairman. I'll be there between 2 and 8.
Oh my god. New company's going well.
Or Howie Dewey.
I can't say
Mike
a time
Constantino,
because I go to Tommy's.
and Evan Hand.
They're like, oh, I got
Good
something
luck.
to do.
Stay Cashin, motherfuckers.
Let's go.